Hey everybody, it's Glenn back with another Clash Royale analysis video. We have Clash Royale League starting back up again with CRL East going on, and I've been watching it. It's been pretty amazing, just as CRL has always been. This year I wanted to start breaking down some of the matches that are going to be going on in league play. So the first game we're going to break down is Raiki Jones from Ponos Gaming versus AUK from TTG. Now Ponos has won 2 split championships, and TTG is a new team into CRL. So I think it's going to be fascinating to see how all these teams compete in CRL this year. So let's get to the game itself. This is in the 1v1 with both teams already having claimed the draft and the King of the Hill draft. We're going to get into. I really want to see that, see how that turns out. So we have a mini that just evaporates Barbarian Barrel versus a cart, but then we have Ram Rider, and this positioning was just really fantastic because Minnie doesn't even get a shot on the Ram Rider, and it's separated to where she's not going to get a hit on anybody. It looks like. So he gets stuck. Ram Rider gets in, but here comes Sparky, and still Ram Rider got a hit on the tower with all that Sparky damage. So it's up to Raiki to answer this now, because you don't want Cart getting over here, or else it's going to be pretty much game over, I think. So he answers with Dark Prince, and this is really good because Sparky did not have to use that charge on Cart. So here comes Sparky and Dark Prince. What is AUK going to answer with? It's going to answer with Magic Archer and Bandit. Bandit takes the charge, and they get rid of Sparky. So Bandit got a hit on the tower. I didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. So you can see where, in this case here, that Magic Archer is really the most important. It seems to be at this point the most important card for AUK, because it's really getting protected twice, one by Bandit and then now by Barbarian Barrel. Right, he comes out with Musketeer, and that one slice on Musketeer allows him to get that fireball in there, and then now we have a clear board and basically a reset. So I'm thinking with Raiki, even before when I first watched this, I was thinking, okay, what does Raiki have? Well, Sparky, it's probably going to be Giant or Goblin Giant. It has to be one of those two. For AUK, it just has to be Ram Rider and figuring out how to clear the field so Ram Rider can get to the tower without a problem. Well, we were going to find that out in a moment, and it was this part of the game that really, this is why I was wanted to break this down, because this was really, I think, fascinating in how we all think about how we play this game. You see, AUK has the lead. Really, he has the lead. He has 1462 left to get rid of, to take that tower. Raiki still has a long way to go. But it was here that I was thinking about, like, okay, why did they do this? Why did they do this? So we're just cycling through, and at this point, you see Sparky comes first from Raiki on the left. So imagine that, okay, so on AUK's left, they're still going with the same path they're doing. But then AUK goes with Ram Rider on the right, not even at the bridge like earlier, but in the back on the right side. So he knew that Raiki was going to the left. So it's weird that when I saw this, I was thinking, okay, they're just going to trade. There's no way. I mean, I can't imagine a scenario where if Raiki just comes to defense, Sparky's going to be alone over here. So I imagine they're just both going to sell out, and it's going to be 1-1 in a few seconds here. So here comes Ram Rider. I'm focusing on Ram Rider because Sparky, we know how much damage she can just do like unbelievable damage. With cart, just the same as before, and they're free, and and Raiki comes in with Goblin Giant. So Goblin Giant was the answer. It could have been Giant. It could have been P.E.K.K.A. It could have been pretty much any any big, but it comes with Goblin Giant. Meanwhile, they still haven't crossed the. They still haven't crossed the bridge. They're already here. AUK's cards are already at the tower attacking. So this is going to be more than just this tower. This is going to be some hefty King Tower damage as well. So what is AUK going to do to answer on the left side? Or is he just going to sell out and go all the way on the right side and go toward the King Tower, try to get a 3-crown win? So we get our answer here in a second. Because does he have an E-Wiz or a Zap or anything? He has an E-Wiz. You can kind of see it right there. He has an E-Wiz. But you see at the same time he dropped an E-Wiz, Raiki has a mini. So he has a mini, a Sparky, and a Goblin Giant. Sparky's charge is gone because of E-Wiz. But it doesn't matter because E-Wiz is targeted on Sparky and Goblin Giant. And Mini P.E.K.K.A. runs that screen like it's like you're going to the hoop, runs right past them, takes care of that, and you see that Barbarian Barrel didn't do anything. It was just kind of there for fun. So we now have another reset, and we have to think about, okay, what's going to happen from this point? So it was a trade. Both towers gone, and because Goblin Giant and Sparky didn't cross the bridge, it really was that AUK's cards were able to get some really big damage on the King Tower, and they took the tower. So if you have to think about, like, okay, why did this happen? I would probably say that AUK knows that, okay, let's get a tower and not have to deal with facing Sparky. So I guess the idea was not have to face Sparky, confront her, and always have to get stopped or having to use E-Wiz, in certain situations, and just try to steal a tower on the weak side. So that's all done, and now we have a minute left. So we go into extra elixir time. This bandit gets stopped by Dark Prince, gets nothing. This was a absolute key play by Raiki. I thought that was, I would say it was great by him, and really questionable by AUK to play that at that position. Because yes, you do have the bridge here, but bandit does get stopped. I'm just kind of not. I wasn't sold on this, and maybe Raiki did. I mean, he must have known because he did play Dark Prince right here, knowing it was coming. So that was really, I thought, a really questionable play of the bandit. And so here we go again. We have a Sparky on the left. We have Ramrod on the right with Battle Healer this time, and the lightning saves. The lightning really saved. The lightning really saved Raiki right there, because if Battle Healer had any more health at this point when Bandit gets to the tower, nope, Bandit just did not get into the sphere of influence on the King Tower. Goes back, doesn't even dash back, goes back, and now we have the massive push of pushes. We have Mini, Goblin Giant, and Sparky. AUK has to choose his own adventure, and that's basically it, because now he can just cycle and do lightning. So what's he going to do? There goes the lightning. And that was actually a really close ending, but I thought that was a really close ending. Actually, it was, but it was closer than I thought. But you have to think about, like, if that bandit, let me try to rewind to with a minute to go here. because I thought that was a key point in this in this game here. It's basically a reset. I mean, these guys could set up to attack the tower. I don't know if AUK thought that it was going to be a shot for free, or that they were thinking of something, or Raiki was thinking of something else. But I just thought that bandit was really. I don't know. I don't know. It was looking at it, and I've watched this a few times trying to break it down, but I was trying to think why that bandit right there, because I thought that bandit, and then the second bandit that did not dash back to Mini. I mean, yeah, that didn't dash back to Mini and didn't even get to the tower. Right here, I thought that was the difference in the game. So you see how that saved. That lightning saved him, and you see that spacing right there. You would have thought that bandit would have dashed, and even if it did not dashed, but it would have dashed to Mini or the King Tower. Didn't even do that, and that's basically it. So, what a win by Raiki. I thought this game really was interesting because of the decisions both players made and the defenses both players made. Some ended up really good, some ended up really really questionable. I wouldn't say questionable, but some, I know they were probably thinking in their head like, okay, if I were to do it again, I probably would have done something else, or I would have faced Sparky, or would have faced Ram Rider head on. So. Yeah, what a game. Glad CRL's back too. So we'll be doing a few more of these breakdowns, trying to understand exactly what the pros are doing. Hopefully this will help you as you watch this and play Clash Royale yourself, trying to get up in the ranks, or trying to get to Legendary. So that's all for now. I'm going to end this video right here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button wherever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.